Hi, everybody. How are you doing? Let me take a drink of my drink. I'm just coming on for a moment because we need to talk. Okay. Oh, hold on. Okay. So now, just now on the news, it's funny because I was getting ready to come over. By the way, I just did a video with Heart and Soul Connected. If you get a chance, go over there. She's extremely wonderful. She's one of the light workers. So I really enjoyed that. Thank you so much. Just now on the news, they're saying that the top brass found out that Putin wanted to attack his own people under a false flag so he could start a war. And what did I tell you? This guy his fingers are itching. He's itching. He can't wait. He wants to start a war. So he was willing to attack his own people to make it look like somebody else did it. So but now they've caught him in the middle of it. But I had wrote this down and I wanted you guys to know that if and when, I'm almost feeling like when, because I feel like some sort of boom's going to happen. He's going to cause such god-awful energy that I see him running. Remember, I told you I could see Putin running and his own people will come after him. So tick-tock, that's all I got to say, tick-tock. So all this commotion and what he's doing, and even his own people aren't for what he's talking about. They don't want a war. They don't want people dying. And he just won't shut up. You know what he can't stand? He can't stand anybody else telling him what to do. How dare you? Now, let me tell you something. If Trump was still in office, he would right now be taking over. Trump would not have interfered. Well, you know, I hear different from President Putin. It's really getting bad for Putin. I'm going to tell you right now, tick-tock. That's what I want to tell you, okay? So I don't want you to worry about it. But let me give you a little benefacto based on this. And, you know, take whatever you want to do. You can believe me or not believe it. Because of whatever's going on with Putin, and I said this in another video, our president, who's only got a 33% rating, which is kind of like it's lower, but he's going to go up. And I think some of it has to do with this Putin thing. Okay. So I normally don't try to do cards, but I really want to get a good grip on what's going to happen with Putin. Okay. Because I had been flashing on this. And when I saw it in the news, and look at me, I haven't even done myself up. I just have to tell you, he's going. Putin's going. I saw people running after him. I'm telling you right now. Hold on. And don't forget, you guys, make it happen by voting. And we're going to talk about that too. Tell me about Putin. Angel of Life, mercy. Let me know about Putin. Let me know about Putin. By the way, if you haven't figured this out, this is Linda G, your Comanche psycho. He's like a child. He's not an adult. He's a warrior. He's like, I want to cause trouble. I want to set things on fire. I want to be trouble. It's like the Oath Keepers. He's looking at his way to get in, but see, he just got caught. So now he's screwed with that one. A lot of disappointment walking away. Okay, so I don't want you to be frightened, but he is going to cause some drama. He might even pay somebody to attack to make it look like it's somebody else. There is some sort of war or something that's going to happen. Okay. So wait for it. He's desperate for money, by the way. He's desperate for money. So the world will come in on it and we will save the day. And I'm telling you, Biden's numbers are going to go up. Our president's numbers are going to go up. Whoever takes over from Putin will be beloved. And let me tell you, I felt it might be a female. But let me tell you a flash I had, you guys, just as clear as day. I had a flash that I saw Navalny, and I told my friends about this. I saw Navalny and I saw all the cameras on him, and I saw him waving, and he looked like, you know, he looked like he could have done better, but he was so happy because he was out of prison and he's waving at everybody. So it's weird because I wrote that down a couple of days ago. Navalny out of prison. I wrote this down a couple of days ago. And then I was meaning to get online to tell you guys about it. And then this Putin thing came up. So just put that in your pocket. Okay. And I want you to know this too. I had a hit again last night, and I'm going to read about it. Even with the restrictions, let's say the voting will pass, but I don't know if it's going to pass in this time period or when Manchin and the other woman, whatever her name is, I don't even want to know what her name is, are not, we don't care about them. We're not caring about them. So it's like a nothing burger. So, but even without getting it passed now, don't worry about 2022, because what my hit was even with the restrictions, we will be like ants, and people will come and vote. Like somebody on the news the other day said, hey, people who didn't vote for Biden, they voted against Trump. So, you know, Trump doesn't have a plan. They're over there criticizing Biden about he did this or he's not doing this, or how many Americans are still left in Afghanistan. Well, trust me, there are still some left in Afghanistan, but some of them didn't leave when they had the opportunity to, and we're still working on it, okay? And yeah, Afghanistan could have been done a little better, but comparatively to him, he's got no right to say anything about anybody. So tell me about these restrictions. So what I feel is the Dems will win, and let me tell you something else. Your red states are going to be your red states. It doesn't matter. But what I feel is, that even if this legislator says, well, we decide it's not for Biden, it's for so-and-so, that will be brought up for the Supreme Court. I do see court issues, and they're going to throw it out. They're going to say, you can't do that. You can't change the vote, what the voters voted for. And check that out about the states putting in false electoral votes. 7 states, and yet they want to say that we cheated. You guys cheated. You cheated, but they're cheating. They're putting in fake. So let's look at that. We got to look at that. Hold on, let me write that down. So the electoral cheaters, what's to become of them? Because Rachel mentioned it last night to someone, and the AG Michigan said they are forwarding all the information to the federal courts, because with 7 states and all of them having the same template, if you know what I mean, doing it exactly like something big was going on. And when these people start TikTok going down, they're going to let us know who created this, who told them to do this. Did you see them at the back door in Wisconsin? Or Michigan. Was it Michigan? Yeah. Oh, no, we're the electorate. We have them inside. They've already registered in. No, it's us. They're liars, cheaters. But no, it was rigged. Tell me what's going to happen to all those people that falsely claimed. You know what? Can I tell you something? They're worried. I just saw that. I saw them talking to attorneys. I see them being worried, especially if it goes federally. Because a couple of states feel like they might not pursue it, but they have no choice if it goes federal. It will not be thrown under the table. These people will pay. So tell me about these electoral cheaters. What's going to happen? Judgment is coming. Judgment is coming, you guys. So they're all going to be upset. They're all going to be upset, but we'll be like partying. Hey, yeah. Oh, we're going to be happy. Hell yeah. So what's the outcome? What happens to them? Well, they're going to look like fools. Ooh, it's the end of their careers. It's the end of their careers. And they did this to themselves. It's the end of their careers. They're looking for help on the outside. You know, pretty soon, Trump's going to be a nothing burger because just too much is happening. Trust me. But I've got to tell you something that I had a flash on that you guys are going to die laughing. But I had it as clear as day. I saw, just like I saw Navalny out and waving, I saw Pompeo running for president. Because I was talking to my guys and I said, I know you guys always like, you know, thank you for telling me that Orange 45 isn't going to run again. Thank you for letting me know there's trouble with him, big time trouble with him. But also, and New York is very strong. And we've talked about this for years. I'm so sorry it's taking so long. But I'm wondering, you know, who would take his place? And I saw Pompeo. Okay, so Pompeo's going to run in 2024. I know that sounds cray-cray, but I see Pompeo running and kind of distancing himself from Trump. Hold on. Thank you. Okay, tell me. Pompeo. Will he run in 2024? I saw him, you knew he lost a lot of weight because he wasn't getting free lunches on the tax bills anymore. His wife is pursuing it. He definitely will try to run. He definitely thinks he could win too. So he's patiently waiting to see what happens with Trump. He'll run, but he won't win. It's a big struggle for him. But I saw Pompeo, so you don't have to worry about him. Just out of curiosity, while I'm here, we've asked numerous times, but let's just ask again. Will Joe Biden run for president and win in 2024? Will Joe Biden, his numbers are going to go up by then, trust me. Will Joe Biden run and win in 2024? The angel of light and mercy stands with him. Here's his wife. Here's Kamala. He's got here's the 9 of Pentacles. I love this card, the bird of paradise on his shoulder. So he will be beloved by then, and he's battled a lot to get there. He's seriously considered not winning, but it doesn't show him not running. He has every reason to win, you guys. And he's got 2 strong women standing next to him. And I think one is Jill and one is Kamala. Oh, thank you, Joe. You just need to take care of yourself. I know, you know, it must be hard. You know, his numbers are low. He's got useless and worthless, you know, saying, we're not gonna vote. I mean, is it obvious? Is it as obvious on the nose on your face that these people are in the pockets of special interests? You know, what's her name? Finnegan or Cinnamon or whatever the hell her name is. You know, she was making $32,000 a year when she got in there, and now she's making $1 million. So hello, money talks, money talks. And Manchin is just, I just don't trust them. But pretty soon we won't have to worry about them. So I don't want you, they cannot hold us over the fire. They won't have that much power. And even if they go against us, even though they let, you know, Mitch McConnell change it because he when he wanted to get those conservatives in there, it's not going to work. Let me look at Mitch McConnell. People are going to come out like ants. I've told you this. I just was on the Heart and Soul Connection. She said, one of our favorite things, Linda, is when you said they'll be dancing in the streets. And that's what I saw. I'm telling you that in the midterms, it's going to be a lot better than you think. Don't let them frighten you. Just shut them off and thank the universe. Say, thank you, universe. I know justice will be served. I know good people will be in there. And did you see McCarthy? Oh my God, it's terrible. Let's look at him too. I just, out of curiosity, I want to look at McConnell and then let's look at McCarthy. You know, I just kind of come in here with a few notes and then things just start coming in my head. But this is just like a freshen up, you know, for us to freshen up. Maybe I'll break down and take a shower. I just woke up and threw my Irish little sweater jacket on because it's bloody cold out here, but ooh, it's beautiful with the sun. And my dogs, of course, are needy as hell. Okay, McConnell. What's coming up for you? He really thinks he has that mansion in his pocket, by the way. I just dropped cards, stuck on it. Just uno momento. Hold on, you guys. Okay. Tell me what's going to happen with McConnell. Give us the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. What's going to happen with McConnell? He thinks he has that mansion. He keeps telling him, why don't you just become a Republican so I can be king? 2024, will McConnell be king again? I heard no. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, hail to the no. Thank you. Oh, no. These are bad cards. So he's, oh my God. He thinks he's got it in the bag and he's about ready to get bad news. Yep. They will not offer him the seat. The seat will not be offered to him. Holy cow. I love it. Thank you. They always answer. Just, it rocks, you know. Okay, so McConnell's a done deal, and he's going to be shocked. I'm telling you, when he finds out that he's not going to be king again, I see him just stepping down. He might not even be feeling so well, but he wants to hang in there till he can be king again. And now this is not going to happen for him. Let's look at McCarthy. Oh, I just want to know, how many Americans are in Afghanistan? Yeah, that's what we're all talking about right now. This is what matters the most. He was looking for any little thing. They're doing the same thing they did before, not with a game plan, not with a program, not what they're going to do to help with care, with people with children, nothing. It's only about what Biden did wrong. And that didn't play the last time, okay? You either hate them or you love them. So they're so sure and pompous, but a lot of the people that were Trumpsters got COVID and ended up exiting. Okay, so tell me about McCarthy. What's up with McCarthy? And the other thing I wanted to do, I want to read on that Boris in the UK. But there's someone else. Oh, I wanted to read on the Oath Keepers, what the outcome is. Okay, here we go. He thinks there's a light at the end of the tunnel, okay? But, he's not getting all the good news he wants to get. His master and king is about ready to exit out of the picture. Battling and the demon. So depression, upset by the outcome. They really think they're going to take it. If I thought they would, I'd tell you guys, I got a bad feeling. I think they will, but I'm not feeling that. I know we're going to take Texas and probably Florida. So, okay. So let's look at Boris. I have a bad feeling about him. So apparently, I don't know what news station said, I keep the news on in the background. You know, I don't fall into it, but that's why I can keep you guys informed. I had a feeling when they were talking about that he had one of those big parties, and some of those parties with bring your own booze, he wasn't even there. But the Queen was highly upset when someone had a party. The Prime Minister had a party when they were getting ready to bury somebody. Or was it, yeah, the Queen, maybe it was the Queen Mother, and they had a party and they just thought it was so tasteless. You know how they are about tradition. So then they find out that they had a party when they were getting ready. The next day they were burying Philip. So I feel people saying, sir, you need to give in your resignation. That's what I see. And years ago, if you remember when I read, I saw him having to exit. I was surprised he was still there, but I saw him having to leave and under shame. He's trying to hold on. I can see him like sneaky, trying not to be, oh, it'll wash over. No, it won't. Not the Queen is going to ask him to step down. It might be Prince Charles, but somebody's going to tell him, look, buddy, even though they don't have the power, they're going to say, bad, it's just bad. Yeah, there's a judgment. There's a judgment, and it's going to blow him. There's something else that's going to come up about him. So his happy home is not a happy home anymore. Okay. Barking at the moon, as prophesied, which I told you, absolutely he's going. Absolutely guaranteed, you guys, he's going. And people will be glad when he goes. There's depression. You know, he's a little underhanded. Here's him packing up his stuff and going. He's a little underhanded, you guys. There's something with him that's not quite right. He'll kiss up to whoever he needs to. You know, even Trump, he has his faults, but he didn't kiss up to people. This one plays both sides. He's a sneak. And he's not as evil as Putin, but he's pretty underhanded. He'll talk on both sides of the fence. He speaks with forked tongue, as my tribe would say. Okay, so then I wanted to look at the Oath Keepers. As you know, they've been arrested. They're going up. Well, you got the one-eyed pickle eater that's going before a judge today. And I don't want you to worry about the Supreme Court. We're going to fatten it up, you guys. That's going to happen. So go ahead and let them decide what they want to decide. We're going to be changing all that. This last thing they did with the COVID, it's pretty much the states can decide. And a lot of these places are deciding, you know, get vaccinated or tested. So, you know, don't worry about it. Okay. The ones that aren't going to do it already weren't doing it in Florida and stuff. Oh, that guy from Florida, he's going. He's going, you guys. Okay, so tell me about what's going to happen with the Oath Keepers. They're like a terrorist band. They're not nice people. And they held on to Trump because they felt he was a white man like them, you know. Did you guys see that? Don't Look Up. They picked a guy to go up and hit that thing that was plummeting to the earth, that comet. And he was talking to the thing. He was saying, to all the white men out there, you know, and to the Indian with the bow and arrows and the Indian with the elephants, maybe you guys should get together. It was so weird. And while he's talking, everybody's like, what? And then he said, somebody turned and said, well, you know, he's from a different time. He was so, it was really making fun of these white nationalists. Okay, Oath Keepers. What's the 411? They're upset. Ooh, they're upset. They're very upset. Now it's weird. You got the 9 of Cups and you got the 10 of Swords. So maybe our wish comes true that we put a nail in it. I'm telling you, we're going to stop this nonsense. Let me tell you, the DOJ is going to be on this like flies to you know what. The 10 of Cups reverse, which means, and there's a lot of women around this. There's a lot of women. So it might be people from the justice that are women. but their cups will be turned upside down and we will be happy about what happens, but it'll create a change. That guy, the one-eyed pickle eater, I see him going down for a while. He might even try to start something. Remember, I told you there'll be small terrorist groups coming in, you guys. Small little terrorist groups coming in, creating chaos. And somebody was talking about how we didn't nip it in the butt when something happened. And then because we gave just a slap on the wrist to somebody, that's when the next thing happened was Oklahoma. So this is happening. This is happening, you guys. I'm so sorry. The process is so slow. Just say a prayer when you go to bed at night and thank the universe for what's to come, because it's actually good news. The only thing we have to worry about now is the shifting of the earth. Now, Mother Earth isn't mad, but there's a lot of Armageddon weather situations taking up. So as we try to survive, we come closer together. So that could be where Biden takes off. It could be weather-related things. You know, hey, when that tornado, even though it was a red state, he was down there. What can I do? What do you need? So things are going to happen. Remember, I think something happened in Florida. Where did something happen? And Trump got furious. Why was he furious? I think because the governor went there. Somebody went there and he was furious. He didn't like anybody except him being able to help people. He had to take all of it. He had to be the one that was in charge. Okay. All right, you guys. So I just wanted to come on this little short video, might have been a half hour, I don't know, and just let you know what the 411 is. Okay, honey. You guys take care. Cheers. Well, it's not any. Oh, here we go.